Hello, hello, and welcome to movementandscience.com. My name is Kendra Pena-Collazo, and today we're going to talk about behavioral change. So the first thing we're going to address is what is behavioral change. Okay, so I'm going to read off something to you. Behavioral change is a systematic approach to changing behavior or choice one makes. So we really aren't unique in the sense that our brains work completely differently than the person next door. There's a lot of research on the topic, and we've learned that you don't just change your behavior. It doesn't come from willpower. It comes from science. So your willpower, and I'm going to use willpower in quotes, is not enough. It's not going to be strong enough, okay? And unfortunately, it will never be enough. I don't know. You may be an all-star. I don't know. So when you change your behavior, if someone wants to, stop smoking, for example, and try to go cold turkey, they're going to be less successful because they don't have a plan in place. So usually when you talk to people who have had major behavioral changes, it's because they've had a plan and they've had ways to navigate around the challenges of making these changes. So, this talk that I'm doing for you right now is going to be a podcast that's going to be released in a few weeks, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more detail of some information because I think it's really relevant to what we're going through today. So if you are now home or working from home, you're dealing with the kids, you're going to have to do some changes and you're going to have to adjust, and hopefully the techniques in this video will really help you make those adjustments and the changes. So the first thing is, with any type of behavioral change, you want to have a plan. So we could start with some SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. You can go online and find tons of different charts if you want. You know what? I'll probably actually build one and put them on the website now for you. So give me some time and I'll get that done. I'm gonna check that, table that, whatever people say. So that's gonna help you create a foundation for where it is that you want to go. So if you have your plan and a goal set for this time that you're home, having the SMART goal in place will keep you on track, and it'll help you become far more successful. All right, be mindful. Set a timer for maybe 5 minutes or so just to give you time to regroup, reset, and restart. You can do this through maybe journaling, meditation, or prayer, maybe doing some type of reflection. Whatever it is that you want to call it, do it for 5 minutes, okay? And the reason why I say 5 minutes is because if you have it in your mind that you need to do it for longer, it's going to become overwhelming and it's not going to be part of your daily routine. So 5 minutes. Or if you want to start with 2 minutes, then start with 2 minutes. Okay. During this time, it is incredibly important to watch what you think. Okay. This is a big one, and it's probably the most important one if you ask me. And it takes a lot of time to not just master, but just to even get the hang of it. Okay. So anytime that you have a negative thought that comes into your head, you need to ask yourself, does this thought serve me? And is this really even true? And to follow up with that, would you tolerate if somebody else said this to you? Oh, don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, so be really mindful. So stop beating yourself up about the things that you should do. and just start loving yourself for the stuff that you are doing, because I know that you guys are doing a lot. We are so full of stuff to do that we need to get done. So honor that. So if I have a client and they say like, I should run more, I should eat better, I should stretch more, I should clean more often, I should have more vegetables. What does that sound like? Right? Do you hear that? It just has like such a negative tone to it, okay? So you're already feeling deflated because you haven't given yourself enough credit and for the stuff that you have done. And then on top of that, you're already putting yourself down again because you're not hitting the mark. How are you going to be successful if you never celebrate the stuff that you have done, okay? So that is something that I think is important, all right? Okay, here's another thing. Learn how to do basic movement patterns and master those. Okay, to piggyback off of that, let's learn how to do some basic movement patterns. I want you to be like the king and queens of the squat. Now, and I'm not talking about the only way that you're going to measure the success is if you are able to squat 150 pounds. No, everybody starts from somewhere. If that is your goal and you are close to your goal, then keep going, working on your goal. But if that is nowhere near where you are right now, that's okay. Just learn how to do basic movements, okay? And then once you get those basic movements down and you're working on that, for the love of Pete, celebrate your success. That is important. So if you can do 10 really good squats today and you did 3 yesterday, that's fantastic, okay? So celebrate that. Mark it down. Give yourself like a high five, a nice hip thrust, like a little like, I'm never gonna do that again. So however it is that you want to celebrate, okay? Some final thoughts. If you have never worked out or you haven't worked out in a very long time, that's okay too. Again, find somebody to get started with, and you can start with just stretching. That's okay. We all have setbacks. This may be one of those times where we have setbacks where we are trying to navigate and figure out what the is going on. That's okay. Be easy on yourself, but still challenge yourself and push yourself forward, but without going over the top. And that's a delicate balance. It's really hard to find that balance. I know. That's why I'm here. That's why I make these videos, because really, I'm talking to myself. All right, guys, I love you. You are doing great. You're doing such a good job, being awesome and fantastic. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And more importantly, share with somebody else that you think could really use this message. I am here for you. So please comment and let me know what I can do for you. Love you.